I think you have no idea where expression can take you. And I think approaching music from an expressive standpoint rather than just an impressive will take you a lot further because people can sense that you're trying to impress them rather than just you have something to share, a message. I've kind of taken that forward into my interactions with humans, hearing their story and seeing their hidden talents, either they knew or didn't know they had, or maybe drugs and alcohol took away from them. I work at a treatment facility in South Florida. I came from a recording and touring background. I was in a couple different bands, going all over the country, doing festivals, showcases for different labels. We recorded a full-length record, a couple EPs, had a management team. So that, I think, prepped me for where I'm at today. I had the privilege of being able to start a program within transformations called Sound Path Recovery. We've been able to see great outcomes with clients that are either in the music industry and haven't been able to find success remaining in the industry and staying sober, or clients that aren't musicians, but they want to try something different in their recovery. And they were able to go from, there's no way I could perform or do karaoke or share clean and sober. I've always been messed up. And then by the end of their experience here, they look back and they're like, wow, I actually did it a few times. The way we wrote the program was to speak and cater to a client that is coming off of drugs and alcohol usage independence, to where their mind is racing. You know, they're starting to get a little bit of clean time, and they are now thinking about, like, oh my gosh, I have so many things I have to do. I ruined this relationship. I got in this trouble. I have court. I have work. I have money, and like all these issues. One thing that we offer first is a quieting the mind group, to where clients can go in and learn breathing techniques and grounding methods. From there, they're able to kind of slow it down just enough to be able to give their brain a little bit of a rest. And then the next group we encourage them to go to is a writing group. It's a creative writing group. Everyone can write. So in a creative writing group, we say, you know what? Just write the first thing that comes to your brain. If you think it's the right thing to write down. It could be, I hate writing. This is the dumbest exercise ever. My brain is out of control again. Why am I here? Whatever comes to their mind. And by the end of the stream of conscious writing, they'll have some very succinct, trackable writing where they're like, oh my gosh, where did that come from? And they'll be able to pull certain things out of it that they want to develop or they want to work on. We offer a songwriting group that structures whatever comes out of their racing thoughts or whatever comes out of their stream of conscious. And then after, we'll go through and allow them to work together as a team and collaborate and say, hey, I kind of have an idea. I'm a little bit foggy, but I kind of hear, like, you know, a trumpet in the background and like a shaker, and I can't sing, but maybe you can sing what I wrote, and then I need a guitar player. And next thing you know, they're all connecting and they're on the same wavelength, and they're like, wow, I didn't know you felt the same way I did about the same experience or a similar experience. Clients get an opportunity to go into the recording studio. We have a professional recording studio, and they're able to kind of sit under their own weight of anxiety, and they sweat and they're like nervous, and how am I going to do this? I'm not Christina Aguilera. I'm not like David Bowie. You know, we say, look, your whole goal here is to be in this studio clean and sober for 2 hours. Can you do that? Everything else is on top of that, but can you be here? And like, yeah, I think I can. So, all right, cool. Then what's going on? Let's do this. And we coach them and get them to relax and drop their shoulders and teach them how to breathe. And then at the end, they walk out, and most of them, if not all of them, say, wow, I feel, they say, can I say hi? Like, I don't know if I can say that. It's like bad. I'm like, absolutely. You're experiencing life. Like, you just enjoyed life. And then the last part of the curriculum is to give them an opportunity to share their expression in front of people and then receive feedback. And it is one of the coolest experiences to have someone freaking out, sweating, feeling like they're going to throw up, thinking about, man, this would be so much easier if I was drunk or high, getting up there, sharing, and then having a standing ovation of 50 to 75 people just like losing their stuff because they saw how difficult it was, but how strong that person was to share in front of all these people.
The unknown is where fear began. Fear now is in my own hands. I can feed the beast on a tethered leash, or face my men and make my own stance. I hope you understand.
I've never seen anything like it. I've been on lots of stages, played for thousands of people, and the feeling that I get from watching that compared to me being on stage myself it's undescribable. You can't buy it. You just can't buy it. I never get emails of clients saying, man, thank you so much for letting me skate by and not forcing me to perform. Like, it's always the emails like, thank you so much for, encouraging me to do something I didn't want to do. That changed my life. I listened to my song and I'll never be the same again. And those are the emails that I always get. And I'm not going to start to cry like thinking about it, but there's this hope that comes from people having new perspectives and new experiences, and at least saying, I'm afraid, but doing it anyway.
I wanna be happy when I'm lonely. It's all this in between that's killing me. I want the best of both worlds, but what's best for us both? Gotta let you go. Gotta let you go.
My name is Terry Brent, and this is my story.